The golden visa for Spain has been abolished, but can you still apply? When does the law take effect? Will you be allowed to renew your visa after that? And is your existing visa under threat? Was spending $500,000 or more on a property a complete waste of time? Stick around and you'll find out. Welcome to YouTooSpain. Roll that theme tune and let's dance. Hi, Skatz here. Let's get straight into the new law about the so-called golden visa. In 2024, there was talk of removing the property part of the golden visa, where if you invested at least €500,000 in one or more properties in Spain, you could apply for a visa that allowed you to come and go as you please, more or less. You only really had to spend a day in Spain each year and not sell your property to remain eligible. But then, on November the 14th, 2024, the abolition of the whole golden visa, not just the property part, was approved in Congress, then sent to the Senate to be ratified, and finally, on January the 3rd, 2025, the new law was published in Spain's official bulletin. So, is that it then for applications? Well, not quite. There's always a gap between the publication of the law and it coming into force. In this case, it takes effect on April the 20th. 2025. So technically you can still get an application in by that date. Trouble is, if you're going for the property option and you haven't already bought the property, or you're not in the process of doing that yet, you and the seller and both of your lawyers will have to move pretty fast to get the sale and the paperwork completed, and then your lawyer will have to be equally quick in putting the golden visa application together and pushing it through. If there's a problem with the sale, or your bank, or the architect's survey, or your present property sale falls through, or something goes wrong with the chain somewhere, it's always the chain's fault. Well, I think you get the point. It will be a very tense time, and you have to bear in mind that your visa application could even be refused after all of that. But hey, if you bought a property any time or more than one property in the last 10 years, and the total investment value at the time, that's the price you paid, not include taxes and fees, was sufficient, then you've got a few months to get in your golden visa application. So let's answer the other questions. Will you be allowed to renew your visa? Well, you need to know something else first. You should bear in mind that there are two ways to apply. First of all, you can do it through the consulate nearest to where you are resident. There's quite a fee for doing that, and also the initial period of the visa is only for a year. However, you can apply for the golden visa from inside Spain through the UGE while you're having a bit of a holiday perhaps. There's no big fee to pay, and the initial period of the visa is 2 years instead of 1. So what happens if you get your visa then want to renew it after those 1 or 2 year periods? Does the abolition mean you can't do that? Well, no, you can still renew, because the law allows for people who applied before the abolition date to continue with their contract, if you like. The same applies to people who got their visas a couple of years ago, for example. They can still renew too, and go on to get permanent residency if they've fulfilled the relevant requirements. So I hope that answers those questions. I've done 1 or 2 other videos in the past about the golden visa and how to apply, including a live interview with a Spanish lawyer who is a specialist in applying. So if you need more information, check out the link in the corner up there, or ask in the comments and I'll point you in the right direction. If you're out of time and want to find out if there are any other Spanish visas that suit your situation, why not join me on the live shows on Saturdays, where you can ask the experts. And if some of the information on this video is useful or entertaining, scan the QR code up in this corner and donate what you think it's worth. It helps me keep on working for you. And don't forget, there are lots of helpful links and special offers in the video description below and on our website, YouTooSpain.com. Whatever you need to know about moving to Spain or living here, you'll find very helpful, accurate videos on YouTooSpain. Some of them are quite a lot of fun too. And if you can't find what you need, just ask. Peace and love, peas and fluff. Let's dance!